The Flipside with Michael Loftus is brought to you by Obamacare, because you're too stupid to understand.
Welcome back to The Flipside. Previously on the show, we had on Yaron Brook, the executive director of the Ayn Rand Institute, and he told us about his book, Free Market Revolution, how Ayn Rand's ideas can end big government. We ran out of time. We got to talking, and we barely scratched the surface of Ayn Rand's fascinating philosophy and its application to what's going on in our world. So what I want to do now is show you a little bit more of that interview.
If you're successful, you are told by the community, you're told by your culture, and you're told by your moral code to feel guilty about it. You don't change the world with your community service and charity. It's nice. I'm not against it, but that's not what's important in life. What's important in life is what you do to produce, to create, to take care of yourself and your family. Business is far more significant in the world than is community service and charity. I mean, America went. 1776, we were like a third-rate colony, because those Brits you like to make fun of, they didn't really fight. I mean, let's be honest, right? But then by like 150 years later, we're like the strongest, most powerful industrial country in the world by far, like richest in the world, right?
Yeah.
Because of community service and charity, right? I mean, give me a break. We made that because of businessmen, because people went out there and pursued their self-interest. People came from all over the world in pursuit of the American dream. The American dream is not serve your neighbor. The American dream is not you are your brother's keeper. The American dream is make the most of your life, your life.
Yeah, and I think people forget that all the time. It's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We get the ability to chase it. In other countries, you can't even chase your dream. And it seems like immigrants get this great. And that's why we are, I believe, a nation of immigrants.
Exactly, and people came here. Why did they come here? It was because they wanted to build a life. They wanted to be free. They wanted to build something for themselves. It wasn't about America. It wasn't about their ethnic group. It wasn't about anything to do with that. It was about themselves. This is a country of self-interested people.
Yeah.
We are and should be proud of the fact that we're founded on the principle of selfishness. And if we all focus on pursuing our happiness, if everybody in America just focused on pursuing their own happiness, wow, what a fantastic place this would be.
I'm sitting here laughing, trying to imagine like a covered wagon in pioneer days, and like, come on, Ma, we got to cross the Rockies so we can open up a free clinic. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Bill Gates changed the world by building Microsoft. Billions and billions of dollars he made for himself, like 70, right?
Yeah.
But he changed the world.
He did okay.
He changed the world. And what did we think of him morally? But he starts giving it away. Oh, now he's a good guy. Now we like him.
It is incredible how true that is.
All of our lives are better because of Microsoft. Because Bill Gates made $70 billion for himself, almost every life on the planet is better for it.
Now, do you honestly think, and the answer probably has to be yes, that there is hope to get out of this? Because it seems like our culture is so, you see it on the news all the time, Obama, everybody's like, I just want the rich to pay their fair share. And then it doesn't seem like too much to ask. Just pay your fair share.
I'm for them paying their fair share too, and I think it happens to be zero. Because, I mean, think of how much the rich have given us already.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the rich. The rich have, how do they become rich? By creating products I love, right? That I've bought. They've made my life gazillion times better. I think the only appropriate tax rate for rich people is absolutely zero, because they've contributed so much to all of our lives already. Now, I'll stop being flippant, but although I think that's true, it's all true. But look, is there hope? It's going to be tough. And my argument is that it's tough because it's not just an economics argument. Economics is easy. So I can go into a class and I can show my students that the minimum wage is the dumbest, most stupid law ever invented by man, right? Because what does it do? It prices out inner city kids from the job market. It basically institutionalized them into unemployment.
Yeah.
Because if you can only produce at $5, nobody's going to give you $7. Just a fact of economics, right? And indeed, the minimum wage was instituted because the labor unions want to protect themselves, white labor unions, want to protect themselves from competition from minorities who were competing for their jobs. They instituted a minimum wage, priced these guys out, and that was it.
Wow.
Right? So minimum wage is really, really dumb. You can show it. It's a simple supply and demand. You can show the economic arguments. I do that. Have them do a test. They all get all their math right, and they all show it. Then the next day you ask them, are you for the minimum wage? Everybody says yes, right?
Yeah.
Because it feels good. because it's a moral thing to do, to help the poor, even though it doesn't help the poor, it hurts them. It's the motivation, what counts, as any leftist will tell you, is your intentions. And the intentions are good and therefore... So the battle is about those intentions. The battle is about morality. It's about ethics. And that's hard. That's really hard, because now we're getting deep into people's soul. We're getting into the philosophical, religious beliefs. It's not just simple economics. It's not charts. I can't do it on a blackboard.
Okay, so let's just say Ayn Rand is alive today. She's doing well. What do you think she'd have to say to, like, the young people of America, to millennials and younger?
She'd be very depressed if she was alive today. And, you know, remember, she wrote her books to try to prevent the kind of world that we're seeing today. But I think she would say to the young of America today what she said back then. It's your life. Live it for your sake. It's none of your business how other people live their lives. Use your mind, use your reason to pursue the best life that you can live for you. And capitalism, the social political system that is capitalism, is the only political system in human history that leaves you alone to do exactly that. Pursue your own rational values, pursue your own life. It's all about the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah. Dude, thank you so much for coming
My pleasure.
on. Yaron Brook, get the book, Free Market Revolution. Thanks so much. There's more Flipside right around the corner.